everybody. Welcome to your weekly dose of Team Never Settle. I'm going to allow you guys to have about 2 minutes to get your area prepared, and you definitely need an elevated surface today. So clear out some wall space, get that elevated surface, grab your water, and get your mat prepared, and we will be right back here in 2 minutes.
Alright, what is up, guys? Welcome in. Let's go ahead and finish this week out strong. You know what today is, Thursday, meaning it is our day 2 this week of Team Never Settle, virtual boot camp. So let's go ahead, let's jump into this thing. Let's have a real good time, and let's finish this week just the way we started it, on a very, very strong note. So warm up, one good long round here coming up. It's gonna be a couple compound movements, but then right after that, we're gonna jump right into our circuit and really, really try to push through and get that same energy and effort that we gave this past Tuesday, so that we can continue to push ourselves past our own comfort zones and limits and just get closer and closer to those results that we have, those goals that we have for ourselves. So first things first, guys, we're gonna get started off here with 6 total reps, inchworms into a shoulder tap. So these 2 movements are gonna be combined for 1 total rep. So getting into that natural shoulder width stance. Knees are already slightly bent from this position, as you almost know already. And then from there, everything else is going to be hip dependent. So nice tall upright position, core is tight, slight bend in the knees. And from there, you're gonna hinge those hips out. Walk yourself out to a plank position. And then from there, you're going to go shoulder, shoulder on the tap. Opposites, of course, and then walk yourself back in. Come into that complete full standing position back at the top. All right, so we got 6 reps there. Ladies and gentlemen, you can use your knees for this movement. However, we got a little inside joke going on right now, so excuse us as we to try to get through this this coaching early on here. Just some funny stuff just happened. However, so inchworm and shoulder tap, but as I was saying, you can use your knees. So all the same things apply from the start as you being nice and tall, slight bend in the knee, walk yourself out. However, with the knees, now when you get in that plank position, you can drop the knees, maintain a nice tight core, hand to shoulder again, knees back up first, and then proceed to walk yourself all the way back up to that starting position. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all that together there is one total repetition. So down and back up is one rep with those shoulder taps included. We got 6 total there, 6 total, one good set. From there, we're gonna move over something very simple and basic here. We're going right into 25 air squats. So now we're gonna get a little bit wider in that natural stance that we have for ourselves. Nice upright position as we always talk about. And from there, guys, just pushing back and sitting in that chair and powering through those heels, coming back to the top, and then we just gotta repeat that move. I'm trying to get focused in here. She's still laughing at what took place. I can understand why. All right, so back it up. So as you know, ladies and gentlemen, if you need a modification for this movement, get that elevated surface that we always tell you to provide during this workout, and just sit down and stand back up on that surface. As you know, a squat is just a seated motion. It's all about the distribution of the weight. So stand about a ½ an inch away from the box. Then you go ahead and sit yourself down, focusing on the heels, powering back through the heels, coming all the way back to a full standing position. You should feel a majority of this movement in those quads there, being the top of the thigh. And last but certainly not least, one good set here. Hands are welcome, elbows are welcome, even the elevated surface is welcome. This is just a warm up, so don't use too much of that energy, but we got a 45-second plank. And again, here on the hands, it's gonna be a little easier than being down on the elbows. And if either one of these two are a little too advanced for you, obviously go to your surface and just elevate those hands and hold that position, just keeping the hips in line with whatever in front of you, being the floor or that surface that your hands are elevated on. That's going to be our 1 round warm up here. So quick recap, we got 6 inchworm and shoulder taps. So now all that combined, down and up, is going to be 1 rep. 6 total, 25 air squats. It's a basic squat. You can't use that surface and just sit down and stand up. And lastly, together, trying to meet here at the end of those 2, 45-second plank, hands, elbows, or hands are elevated. Either or. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's go ahead and get this workout underway. Finish this week out strong. So turning the music back up just a bit. All right, so 6 inchworm and shoulder taps. Slight bend in the knee, shoulder width stance, and from there push those hips out, and let's go. Be sure that when you make your way down to that bottom, you're not turning those hips over. When you bring the hand over, keep that body parallel to the floor. That's the focus here. Nice tight core. Try not to turn over those hips. Perfect. All right, 25 air squats here. Give you a few seconds if you're still working on those inchworms. One good solid set.
25 squats coming up. We're getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
release. And again, any form is welcome. Just try to stay up more so than you down. If you go down at any point, try to get right back up there and push yourself. 45 seconds is the time. Going in 3, 2, and go. Also, the closer your feet are, the more pressure you will feel. So if you're struggling with the core being low, separate the feet, drop the hips. Twenty seconds.
Go team! 10 up everything. Quads should be tight. Core should be tight.
5 seconds. And time.
Nice job, everybody. As you know, we've been doing things a little differently, so just one round warm up. You guys just completed it. If you need water, grab it very quickly, and then get ready for our main circuit because we have a special one planned for you. We have a new movement that we have not done with Team Never Settle. So that's exciting.
All right, so guys, give you 1 minute here in short order. We got some a lot of rounds ahead of us, just to say the least. So let's go ahead, quick rest period, and then you guys can continue to rest as I go through the demonstrations of the exercises for tonight. So far, so good. See you back here shortly. About 45 more seconds. Yep, you got it. So first two here are going to be fairly, I guess you could say simple. The next two are going to be more of a compound where we're mixing them 2 or 3 moves together, totaling one move, just making it a little bit more functional, touching on a couple more areas than just one given one at a time. So you know that old saying, killing more than one bird with killing a couple birds with more than one stone. However it goes. How does the saying go? I don't know why my brain is all over it.
Killing 2 birds with one stone.
Killing 2 birds with one stone. There you go. All right. Now, however, let's go ahead and jump into it. No more time to waste. So we're getting started tonight with some T push-ups. We do have a new one on the board tonight. I want to see how well you guys do with this one. How do you like it? So first thing first, let's show you that T push-up. So this is one we have done a few times in the past. This is a push-up mixed with a side plank. So you want to take your time with this movement here. No need to rush through. I want to make sure you get a nice, good, clean, efficient push-up followed by a nice, good, sturdy side plank. So you're going to be in that push-up plank position. We're going to show you the full layout here first to start with. This is going to be our most advanced version. So push-up plank position, you're going to go into that push-up first, breathing in as you lead with the chest. And as you come back to the top, you're going to rotate to the side, stack or stagger the feet, turn that hand out, and really rotate and stick that side plank position. Go back to the ground, repeat that push-up, and then alternate sides. So when I say no rush, what I mean is when you go into that side plank, try to give yourself at least 2 seconds or so where you just kind of stick and hold that form, and then get right back to it, get that hand in place, breathe in, continue to lead with the chest on each and every push-up, no matter if you're using your knees or if your hands is elevated. Any of those are welcome, When you rotate to that side plank position, just be sure that you're sticking and you just don't turn out, and hurry up and get yourself back over, kind of defeating the purpose of really using and activating the obliques, being the outer areas of the core itself. So that is going to be our first one, teeth push-ups into a side plank. And if you do need to, real fast, use the knees for a modification. As you see, you're at that angle. You can rotate out, then turn yourself over, still keeping the knees flat, still hitting that core area there and alternating throughout. Lastly, I will show you, you can still, if you're a little stronger than just using the knees for the push-up, you can lift the legs up and then go into your side plank. Just continue to drop the knees on each and every push-up. You guys know how to do that, and as the body fatigue, if you start more advanced, just move down to those lesser progressions so that you're not sacrificing form for reps, putting yourself at risk of injury. That's move number one. We got 8 reps there. That's going to be 8 total push-ups, 4 side planks on each side as you alternate side to side. So next up, this is going to be a new one for a lot of you here in Team Never Settle. If you've been inside the gym with us, I'm pretty sure you've done this a time or two. This is going to be a step up. So let me go ahead and mention this right off the bat. I've been wanting to do this movement for a while. It kind of held me up a little bit because I'm not certain if everyone is able to use a standard 18 inches here for a step up. So if you have stairs or anything nearby or something that's a little smaller, you are welcome to use that surface there. We're going to do step ups today, and what a step up is you're going to get in front of that elevated surface, and the same confusion, I want you to go ahead and bring one foot and rest it at the top of the surface there. That way you know which leg is stepping up with, which leg is going to come next. We're going to go at an alternating position today because I want to try to boost the heart rate with this move while still working on building up leg strength. So nice, tall, upright position as we always talk about. That's nothing new, no slouch in the shoulders. However, 90 degrees here, like when we do squats, when we do lunges, when we do Bulgarian split squats, sumo squats, lateral lunges, anything that is leg dominant, focusing on the interior side, you want to make sure that knee is never extended past the toe and the weight is focused on the back of the foot through the heel, ensuring that you keep the knee at a comfortable state. You're engaging the quads here and also the hamstrings and the glutes on the posterior side. So nice and tall, you're going to power up, coming to a full stand at the top, back down, controlling on that same leg. Then you got to bring that leg off, switch feet, and we want to go right and do the same thing on the next side, and so on. And like I said, we want to kind of go at a faster pace here. So in real time, going up, down, and switching. All right, guys? As you see, just trying to really focus on keeping that heel down on the foot that you're stepping up with, not letting that toe exceed forward, and you also trying to keep a good pace where the heart rate is being elevated. And if you need to use a smaller surface, if you have that available, please do so. If you don't have a smaller surface available, if you're not able to use the surface that you have, we want you to go ahead and stick with air squats. Just like we did with the warm-up there, basic 16 total. That's what we got with the step-ups, the 16. That's going to be 8 on each leg. Be sure that you are not using the same leg twice, going back to back, messing up the reps where you're getting more than 8 reps on one side, where one leg is doing 12, the other side is only getting about 6. So make sure that you're not using one leg more than the other. Try to stay focused, even though we're challenging you with the up-tempo and pace. That's going to be our step-up, 16 reps, 8 and 8. Next up, decline push-ups with a shoulder tap. So using that elevated surface again, you want to go ahead, get your feet elevated. Also, you can use something lower, like we just said with the last move, whether that's being the stairs or just something that you have that's a little lower than what we're using here. Feet are going to be elevated on that surface, making sure that the hands and shoulders and everything are still aligned with one another. You're going to go down into a push-up, leading with the chest. Once you get to the top, we're going to shoulder tap and repeat. All right? Good. Perfect. So there's going to be 2 shoulder taps per push-up. We got 8 reps here, so normally we do a push-up into a tap. So we're going to go push-up, tap, tap. Push-up, tap, tap. If you're not able to do a decline push-up, no worries. Go ahead and take it to the ground. We're going to do a regular push-up with a shoulder tap, and you can use your knees there. You can use the elevated surface there as far as your hands being up on it rather than your feet, and still do the same concept. Push-up, shoulder tap, push-up, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. So instead of 1 tap per push-up, we're going to use 2. So 1 for each shoulder. And last but certainly not least, going to be probably my favorite one here is going to be alternating lunges into jump squats. So this movement here is going to be back to back. We're going to do one movement for a certain amount of reps. Then we're going to switch over and do another movement for a certain amount of reps. We're going to start with those alternating lunges. Nice tall position. You're going to step out. And just like we talked about with that step up, 90 degrees where that leg isn't exceeding past the toe. The heel is flat. The back knee is still elevated and not touching. Then you're going to push back to the top and then go ahead and alternate legs, doing the same thing time and time again. All right, we got 12 reps. That's going to be 6 on each leg. 14 reps, 7 on each leg. 7 on each leg. Quick correction. So 14 total alternating lunges. Make sure you're switching legs each and every set. Once those 14 are complete, we're going right into 10 jump squats. So 10 jump squats, so you're going right into that shoulder width stance, squatting down and just jumping up on the top of that squat, getting those feet off the ground. Not telling you to jump high and try to touch the ceiling and show off your vertical or anything, but just enough like we did with the step up, where you're gonna boost the heart rate up, add a little bit of pliability to the movement, and to just kind of add a little insult to injury, as we like to call it. So those are our 4 exercises. Real quick recap. First things first, 8 T push-ups, 4 and 4 on the side planks. That's 4 on the right, 4 on the left, alternating throughout. Next up is our new one for the night, step ups, 16 reps, 8 and 8. We're gonna alternate legs each and every repetition, focusing on pushing through the heel, not letting that knee exceed past the toe. Move number 3, decline push-ups. So feet are now elevated on that surface, making sure the hands and the shoulders are still aligned with each other. 2 shoulder taps per push-up. So push-up, tap, tap. Push-up, tap, tap. Remember that. We'll refresh your memory if you forget by the time we get there. And lastly, alternating lunges into jump squats. 14, that's 7 and 7 on each leg as you switch it up each and every rep. 10 jump squats at the top. So that is our circuit for tonight. Let's see how we fare. We know what we did Tuesday. Let's try to bring that same energy and effort here for this Thursday. Finish this week out strong, guys.
All right, guys, I'm pumped. I'm ready to do this. So go ahead and get into position. As Nate mentioned, we are going to start with those T push-ups. 8 total, 4 on each side. So go ahead and let's get started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, you should be about halfway. Excellent job, guys, excellent job. Go ahead and finish those up. We're going to head into step-ups next, step-ups. So remember, we are alternating, doing 16 total. 8 on each leg. So go ahead and grab that elevated surface. All right, guys, we're going to start with one leg on that bench. 16 total, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
2 shoulder taps each, 2 shoulder taps each.
And we have 8 reps, guys, 8 reps.
Let's just turn this around. And again, we're turning our surface. Make sure that it's supported and it's not going to slide from under you so you don't fall over or anything. So 8 quick reps here.
We have 7 on each side, 14 total, alternating lunges starting out, right into 10 jump squats.
All right, let's finish this up. First round here, ready? And go.
First round, drop us a fire emoji, let us know how you're feeling. How do you guys like those step ups? Which movement is the hardest for you? Talk to us and let us know, and get your drink. Round 2. Alright guys, you know how we do. Now that you know what to do, we're just gonna move with it, try to burn everything out, keeping a challenging pace where you can still maintain proper form.
Alright, let's do it. So 8 more here, 8 more here. Ready? And go.
Looking good, guys. All right, step up. 16 total in 3, 2, 1.
Much better.
Elevated surface, guys.
Much better. My first set of step-ups was horrible. Felt like coordination was all over the place. Much better synchronizing there. All right, I can imagine this is probably the toughest thing for most of you tonight. So again, nice good solid set, stay locked in. Breathe in as you lower down with the chest. Nice sturdy hips on the shoulder taps.
And separate those feet, guys. Let's go. 8 reps. Moving along.
All right.
Lunges and jump squats. 14 total in 10. 14 total in 10. In 3, 2, 1. Almost there. Vince, jump squats. Woo!
That's 2 down, 2 to go. Timer's going.
Halfway,
Don't got much to
guys,
say.
halfway.
Recover. See you back in 40 seconds. All right, round 3. Let's do it. Don't get too comfortable. First things first, T push-ups. Guys, do not rush through that side plank. Stick that hold, stick that position. Then go ahead and continue on. No rush here. Not a lot of movements, but we do want some good efficiency throughout. 8 more here. Last two sets of these. And go. Step ups. Step up. 16. Alternate. Ready and go. Six more.
Come on, guys. Eight reps, decline shoulder tap.
Woo! You feeling it yet?
Oh, I'm feeling it.
All right, 8 more, ready? Go.
Breathe. Looking good, feeling great, guys. Way to keep up. All right, guys, finish up that rest and recovery period. We got one more round, guys, one more round. Not 3, but 4. You know we're taking it up a notch. Let's make it happen.
All right, last time through. Last 18 push-ups to start. Nothing more than needs to be said. Let's just get her done. Ready? Go. Last round, get right to it. Last 16, ready? Go.
Guys, it's beautiful. Making progress here, guys.
All right, last 8, decline with a shoulder tap. Go. All right, 14 lunges, 10 jump squats.
Halfway. Home stretch, guys. Finish strong. Everything you got. Woo! I am feeling that. Let us know if you're feeling it too, guys. You know what to do. Drop that fire emoji, that bomb emoji, whatever you're feeling, and take your break because we're moving on. All right, guys, let us know when you have completed your 4th and final round. Core is coming up.
All right, guys, so as you continue to recover here, we're gonna go ahead and start showing you these demonstrations so we can get these 4 rounds underway. So yes, 4 rounds, but we only got 3 exercises. Once we show them to you, we just want you to roll through it. We'll stop just to give you a few words of encouragement and motivation, kind of let you know where we are, what time we got left if you're not seeing it, and then we just keep going. But let's show you these and then let's keep going. So we got 3 exercises. First one up is going to be a cross crunch. So you're gonna get down flat on your back. You're gonna have the legs up, you're gonna cross one leg over the other knee. And whatever knee you have up in the air, you're gonna take the opposite arm. So if it's right knee up, left elbow, you wanna try to touch those two together here. Maintaining that position, that opposite arm there, you can use as a leverage to help you try to gain a little range of motion to try to touch those two elbows and knees together. So from there, 12 times on each side, breathing in. As you come up, push. This is a cross crunch, 12 each way, so 12 to the left and right, 12 to the right and left there, just switching up knees and elbows. So that's move number 1, 24 reps, 12 and 12 each way. Next up is going to be scissors. This is going to be 20 reps. So once you complete those 24, just go ahead and lay those legs flat. Toes are pointed out from you. Now, most advanced, the lower those feet are to the floor while they're elevated, the more pressure you will feel. So if it's a lot of pressure in the lower back, just bring your legs higher and higher up until it's a little more comfortable, and then go ahead and start that scissor motion. But you gotta bring those feet up off the ground, ideally 6 to 8 inches based off your strength level, and we're just gonna cross those feet, separate and cross, alternating right over left, left over right. 20 times, count the cross. Every time those legs cross, that's 1 rep there. That's 1 rep, 20 altogether. Last but certainly not least, once you finish those, stay flat on your back. We're going right into 30 of my favorite bicycle crunches. So opposite knee to elbow again, going back to that theme like we had with the cross crunch. And 30 reps, 15 each way, elbow to knee, knee to elbow, however you want to see it. That is going to be our core circuit. So real quick recap, 3 exercises, 4 sets each. We had cross crunches, 12 and 12 for a total of 24. That's 12 each side. Next up, we got scissors, total of 20, right over left, left over right, 6 to 8 inches off the ground, or bring them up higher, depending on if you're feeling a lot of this in your lower back versus more so in the core. And lastly, bicycle crunches, 15 each way, total of 30. We got 4 sets. You've seen it. Now let's go ahead and get started on it, and let's finish this week up.
All right, guys.
All right, we got 15 minutes. Let's try to get this done in at least 10, maybe even 8. Stretch it out and get you out of here for the night.
I like it, guys. Now remember, we're just going to keep rolling. Go at your own pace. Don't wait for us. Just go. All right, 12 and 12 in 3, 2, 1. It up. Scissors, 20. Bicycles when you're ready. Excellent, guys. Remember, when you finish up, you kind of are going to dictate your rest periods, and we're going to try to keep a pace for you to mimic here. Right into the next one. Get up as high as you can. Core should definitely be on fire, guys, by now. Doing good, you're doing good. bicycle crunches definitely catch up with you guys, so make your pace based off that accordingly. You are halfway in. We're gonna try to get 2 more rounds of this.
$7:17, good timing so far.
Okay, guys, let's get this done so we can have a lot of time to stretch. Beautiful. Fight through it, guys. Fight through it. I know it burns. I know it burns. Getting stronger. Good. You should be finishing up that second round, getting ready. Or I'm sorry, that third round, getting ready for the 4th round, guys. Last and final round coming up. Good. 1 rep after the other. This is where it really counts, guys. Good job, good job. Hang in there. When you do these scissor kicks, make sure to bring your belly button in. Keep that lower back flat. Should be around your scissor kicks or past that by now, guys.
Woo!
Way to go, team. You're almost done. Finish strong here. Give it every little bit of energy that you guys have left. That last ounce of energy, just go ahead and leave it on the floor tonight. Finish strong. Get those reps in. Every single one matters. When you are done, go ahead and grab your water. Take a sip or 2. Bring it back to the mat with you because we're going to get right into the stretching. All right, guys, you should be sweating puddles. Congratulations for finishing tonight's workout. And I do believe that this is the most work that we have gotten done in 1 hour since we started this program in March. So congratulations to all of you. If you finished all reps for all circuits, you guys did the longest workout that we have provided you with Team Never Settle, and that is a huge accomplishment, guys. So I know you're probably tired, you're feeling good now that you've completed everything. Let's grab your water and head to the mat.
There's 2 really good strenuous workouts this week. So when we say the longest workout, what we mean is, of course, we done did a lot of 1-hour workouts, right? But we never did that amount of volume of work, meaning we got 8 rounds. We got a good solid 4 rounds of our main circuit. We got another 4 rounds of abs, and we just kept it rolling.
And we did a set
Short
of
rest periods.
Set of warm-up. So
In a set of warm-ups.
we got 9 rounds in total, guys. That is a lot.
I like it. Less time warming up, more time working. We can warm up as we go, especially once we know what we're doing and we just continue to move with benefits. So let's go ahead and get started. We're actually gonna get started standing up here today. Try to switch it up, give you guys a little bit of a different look. So let's go ahead and start. Nice wide stance there. Get as much separation as you can. And we're gonna go to the right side first. We're gonna squat down, trying to keep the knee from still pushing past the toe. You're gonna take the opposite toe here, lift it up towards the ceiling. As you squat to that inside right heel, and we're just gonna hold that position, feel that stretch inside that left leg. Good, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch.
Good, guys.
And good, all right. Turn sideways here so you can see what I mean here when I say down the middle. So now you're gonna reach through. You kind of pull on the floor, pull it back between the legs, giving you an even deeper stretch.
Okay, guys. Really push yourself with these stretches. On a scale of 1 to 10, take it to about a 7.
Perfect. Woo. All right, next up, coming in, feet together. Now with this one, we want to try to keep the fingers locked under the toes. So we're gonna squat down. The feet are a little bit more narrow than normal. You're gonna take those fingertips, place them under the toes, and then from there, we're gonna lift up on the hips, keeping the fingers in place. Only stretching out those legs as much as you can with maintaining that position. You're gonna keep those fingers there. We're gonna do this twice. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just drop those hips. Deep breath in, and hips back high. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and good job. All right, coming all the way up. Next up, going right knee down, left leg forward. And this is just like a lunge here. It's gonna be a hip flexor stretch. So we wanna make sure, like when we always do, that knee isn't gonna exceed past the toe still, but we wanna try to push those hips down here towards the floor. Still focus the weight on that heel. And you should feel that stretch on that right side, right there at the top of the thigh, all the way up to the bottom of the hip.
And keep your torso and everything nice and vertical, guys. Chest forward, shoulders back as always.
Yep, as you can see me here from the side position, that's exactly what I'm doing here. No slouch, always practicing that good posture. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and keep that left leg forward. We're gonna push back, heel down, toe up. Bring those hands forward. Now you're gonna stretch out that hamstring again. Feel this stretch in the back of that leg. And again, don't drop down here either. Keep that body elevated up on that knee. That way you can ensure you get the proper stretch that I'm asking for. Switch it up in 3, 2, and 1. Switch it up, going over to the right quad stretch first. Hip flexion to be exact, and go ahead and push forward.
Very nice, guys, very nice.
And all right, heel down, toe up. Have a seat on your bottom. We're gonna do a quick crossover. Left arm under the chin, pull it behind the elbow for the best possible stretch. Up top, reach it over. Pull it.
Guys, as we are finishing up the stretching here, go ahead and let us know in the comments how many of you are participating in our core challenge this month. And how are you guys doing? We're rapidly approaching halfway through the month, which is absolutely insane. But I hope you guys are getting that in. It's a great challenge. It's going to help you get stronger. And of course, who doesn't want to work on their core?
Absolutely. Again, like we told you before, the stronger your core is, the easier a lot of these other movements get. You get a stronger bench press, you can get a stronger squat, stronger deadlift, a lot of those other things, because now your body doesn't have to overcompensate for an area for strength you may be lacking in that area, trying to pull and use other areas of the body. So the stronger you can get that center area, the easier a lot of those other things that you're going to do is going to become. Last stretch here, let's go ahead and go face down, abs. I'm pretty sure we all need this one. As you see, I went immediately into it as soon as I finished up. So 5-second hold at the top, deep breath in, up, down. Deep breath in, up, down. One more time, deep breath in, up, down. Perfect. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we told you, this week we have given you the most we have given you so far. Earlier this week, we gave you one of the toughest workouts that we have had, as far as just the overall challenging of all those different movements that went into it, and the conjunction that they were put in order as well, just giving your body little to no rest at all, short rest periods in between them, and you just constantly felt like you were just beating up those same muscle groups over and over again, which turned out to be a really, really good workout. And then tonight, where we got a lot of value, man, we got a lot of rounds in, and we just kept that thing rolling.
Still a tough workout, but definitely a lot harder because we got way more sets in, guys.
Yeah, a lot of sets in. So looking forward to giving you a lot more of that this coming week, but we have approached the end of this week. That is day 2 of this week here with us in the live boot camps. You guys did a fantastic, great job. I'm looking for that same energy next week so we can continue to get closer and closer to those results that we have for ourselves. So let's go ahead, guys. Have a strong, good weekend, and we'll see you back here next week.
Yep, guys, and as always, if you do watch this on replay, go ahead and hashtag replay. Let us know that you did watch it at some point. And we love you. We're proud of you. Keep staying with us. Keep coming to these workouts because we know that they're making a difference, not in just our lives, but yours as well. I know a lot of you guys are getting stronger. You're losing inches, and I'm so excited to hear about your results. So we love you guys, and as always, never give up.
Never lose hope.
Never settle.
All right. Have a tremendous weekend. See you back here on Tuesday.